But looking back at it and seeing how far I've come and all the different bands I've managed, and when you've got so many different types of personalities under your belt, you really pick up a little something of theirs and take it home with you. As my wife always says, take it home with you. I don't know what that means. Probably one of my fondest memories, and I'll never forget this, is I was a young manager, and I was managing the Plummer Brothers, and this is when they first came to Cincinnati, and everyone is just going mad, and they chose to come right after Thanksgiving to do the Ernie Schultz Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I remember it's a week. They stayed in town. It's a week away from Christmas. They got to get a Christmas album out. I've got record producers on my ass, telling them to get them in line. We're all at the studio, probably December 19th, and we're all in there. And Dick Butterman's in the corner, who is our mixing director. He used to do the commercials for Floor Max, the company that used to resurface floors out of Dayton. And so anyway, we're nervous. I'm sweating bullets. I don't know what to do. We got to get this Christmas record out. And in comes Frank Goobles. This is back before it was Frank Goobles and the Plummer Brothers. It's just, this is him. And he does his signature, his shuffle, the shuffle he's got. And he's moving around the room, and I'll never forget this. Dick Butterman is about to have a cow. And Frank just looks around the room, and everything gets quiet, and he says, "I thought we were having pizza tonight." And we all just fell apart at that point. And it's stuff like that, especially around the holidays, I'll never forget. And also, too, you have to understand, I grew up in Oklahoma. I hadn't seen, a car or a television set until my 21st birthday. And I remember the first time I stepped foot out of Oklahoma. I was 19 years old, and I just got a contract with the Banana Peels. We're flying into Okemos, California, and I remember when I crossed that state line thinking, I've really come on my way now. I've got $3 in my pocket. One to call the manager, one to call the guy who drives the limousine, who is actually Bill Tupelo. Bill Tupelo married the limousine driver's sister, which is a little connection there. Of course, everybody knows who he is now. But back then, he's just a limousine driver. So it's memories like that in the music industry that I'll never forget. And so what I'm doing here tonight is in honor of Frank Goobles. That we're having pizza. I'm making some pizza, and God bless his soul. I was actually at his house the weekend before it happened, and he had just cut Table for Two, one of my favorite albums, and he was leaving, and he had that smile on his face, and then he stepped on a rake.
What was that one song he did right before Hold Me Close something?
That was his second gold record. Hold Me Close, but not too close because I just ate. You can hear me playing maracas real quietly on the B-side version of Up and Out. Name of the song is If Love Were a Meal, I'd Have Seconds. You can hear me doing maracas on that one. So it's stuff like that I'll never forget.